Hello, everybody. This is My Mom's Journey by Jordan Klim, and you're going to learn a little bit about my grandmother's life through Erikson's stages. Imagine overcoming life's toughest challenges and still being the most positive person in every room. This presentation explores my grandmother's life through Erikson's stages of development, showing how resilience and positivity shape a meaningful life. Understanding the psychology behind a person's life helps us reflect on our own. Applying these psychological lessons can help everyone find growth for their futures. We'll examine my mom's development through Erikson's 8 stages, her choices, viewpoints, wisdom, and impact. Mom's early years set the stage for everything, mixing tough times and support into foundation of who she is. Trust happens when you know you're being looked after. Mistrust is when life makes you feel alone. For Mom, both played a part. Her parents weren't always around, but she learned to trust from seeing her mom's sacrifices. She remembers her mom risking trouble just to get food for the family, making my mom realize how powerful love and care can be. Autonomy. Autonomy is being trusted. Shame follows when you're made to feel you can't do things right. My mom's independence came early. Her mom worked so hard she had to pitch in to figure things out. She tells stories about making her bed, helping with groceries, and doing chores while other kids were just playing, and feeling proud about that. The lessons she learned in these stages shaped the next points of her life. When Mom got to school, her creativity and willingness to try new things really took off. Kids with initiative jump into new things. Guilt comes in when they're shut down. My mom was always coming up with stuff like making her own paper dolls or making up games. She remembers cutting out pictures of magazines and playing with them for hours upon hours and using her imagination all of the time. Industry is getting good at things and feeling useful. Inferiority is when kids feel like they are behind in the world. Changing towns was hard, but finding her love for art and getting big roles in school shows helped my mom shine. She went from being angry about moving and having a temper to being the happy and welcoming kid on campus who was friendly to everyone. All of this built her confidence for even bigger choices and changes as she headed into her teen years. The next chapters in Mom's life were all about discovering who she really was and how much she cared for others. Identity means being comfortable in your own skin. Role confusion is feeling lost about where you fit in society. Her sense of identity grew once she started acting, singing, and letting herself out there even if life threw her some curveballs. Finding her voice on stage and making new friends helped her accept herself rather than being mad at her parents or the world. Intimacy is about close, loving relationships. Isolation means feeling cut off even in a crowd. She was always committed to the person she chose to love. My mom had 3 relationships, each lasting 11 years, and finally marrying number 3, who was truly the charm. My pop-pop. That shows how much she values love and connection. With all that experience, She built a life full of meaning and giving back in her later years. Her adult and senior life is all about sharing what she learned and making every day count. Generativity is passing on your knowledge to the next generation, and stagnation is feeling stuck without purpose. My mom is always finding ways to pay it forward these days. It's taking pictures at my high school athletic games for families who can't go so they could see their child play in some way. She's 75, still out there with a camera, saying it keeps her heart full. Integrity and despair. Integrity comes from feeling proud and accepting your whole life, and despair means only seeing your regrets. Mom has no time for regrets. She looks at every chapter, the good and the bad, with gratitude. Even when she lost my pop-up, she loved instead of sinking. She saw it as a way to honor him by living her life with the most positive energy and humor that she can, because that's who she is. Beyond these stages, who she is shines through the way she supports others and her big family heart. Moral dilemmas. My mom's choices, personality, generosity paint us a picture of who she is. She could have become dull, but she picked humor and gratitude every time. Staying positive even after heartbreak became her way of honoring what she had. After Papa passed, she kept smiling, knowing that giving up would insult how much he loved her. Self-efficacy and self-esteem. She's got self-belief, always learning and finding new ways to help even now. She hasn't let her age stop her from taking photography in her 70s. It keeps her young and happy. Each time she snaps a photo for a kid's parent, she is giving back to her community. Guidance and mentorship. Sharing her wisdom comes naturally. She shows others there's always a way to face hard things with a sense of humor. The best life advice she gives is what you put out to the universe, you will receive. So always be positive and look at perspectives with a bright light. She personally has shaped my viewpoints on the world in such a better way and is one of the largest parts that lead to my success in life, which I'm very grateful for. Biosocial characteristics. Her age, being a woman, and all her mischievous adventures make up the person we all know as Mom today. Being a grandmother added an amazing part in her life. She always says she loves us, but doesn't have to like us, but she really likes me and my sister. So that always makes you feel good. She's the first to say I love you, but actually I like you too, making everyone feel seen and valued. This is why her story isn't just about surviving, it's about teaching us all to thrive. Lastly, my mom proves you can be a light for others just by never losing yours. We followed through her every stage, tough starts, creativeness, deep heartache, and learning to give back, all with a sense of humor. My mom's famous quote ever since I was little, every time she put me to bed, was dream on, dream until your dreams come true. And I always like to live by that. This is my reference page. Thank you very much.